Happy moment to you. I'm having all these memories of older things that I thought, or images or ways things kind of made sense to me in the past, yesteryears. And I can remember the first time that I kind of had this idea, this kind of washover of things are working for me even when I don't feel like they are. When I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I worked at psychiatric hospitals. And they were always very clean, right? Using a lot of pesticides and things. And I have always been, save the bug, whatever the bug is kind of person. And so in the lobby one day, there was this little beetle walking across the lobby, and I knew that he was going to be dead soon because the pesticides would be, get to him pretty quickly. So I got a piece of paper, and I, got him on the piece of paper, and I was trying to walk out. I think I had something else in my hand, or for whatever reason, I could only hold him in the piece of paper with one hand, and he flipped over. And so I saw him flip over, but for whatever reason, I remember I couldn't render aid to him to get him back up on the paper. I just had to walk kind of quickly, And so I was walking, he was upside down and flailing around, and just, I felt so sad for him. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. It's not long. It's not going to be long. The path ahead was certain death, and I know you don't understand, but here we go. Let's go. I'm moving as quickly as I can, and got him outside and got him to the grass. And as soon as I put him in the grass, he just, sort of shook it off and just, was immediately back on his way. And I thought that was such a beautiful metaphor, the idea that, when I'm going on a path that I thought was good, he was just fine there in the lobby. He was probably cool, air conditioning. But the entities above me know on some level, oh, no, that's not really the best path. So to kind of, metaphorically pick me up on a piece of paper, then I'm like, what the heck? I was really enjoying this, air-conditioned floor. And so my natural reaction, and the human reaction, I'm upside down. I don't understand. I'm flailing around. And the flailing around is where the real sort of somewhat damaged. He could have hurt himself, right? Flailing around instead of just kind of laying there going, okay, I'm on a free ride here upside down. I don't know what's happening, but it's going to work for my good. That is now my choice, because it just was so clear that day that, clearly I need to accept this idea that if I'm going on a path and then something happens and I'm upside down, just go with that flow of that ride, of that whatever's happening, and know that within, seconds for the beetle, and maybe days, maybe months, maybe years, I have examples of both, all of the above, before things really turned where I understood, oh my gosh, yes, highest good. So this concept of It's Just Tuesday, that is so normal, has sort of been budding for, 40 years. So I love that that it's all kind of coming together, making sense on a larger scale. So I love it. I love you. Have a great moment.